As we grow older, we start to see the world in a different light. The priorities shift, and we begin to understand that our time is precious. One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the years is that not every gathering or event deserves my presence. You might be wondering, why does it even matter? Isn't spending time with others always a good thing? Well, here's the truth. As we get older, we have to be more mindful of where we invest our energy. It's not about avoiding people or becoming bitter. It's about protecting your peace, health, and happiness. In today's video, I'm going to share the surprising types of gatherings that you should consider avoiding as you age, not because they are inherently bad, but because they may no longer serve you in the same way they once did. From toxic social settings to unnecessary obligations, we'll dive into why these events could be draining your energy and preventing you from living your best life. Trust me, this simple shift in how you approach your social calendar can have a profound impact on your well-being. So stick with me. I'm about to reveal some eye-opening insights that could change the way you view your time and relationships. Get ready to prioritize your peace and embrace a more fulfilling life. The first gathering you should avoid in your later years is the negative gossip circle. These events are typically filled with conversation that centers around tearing others down, criticizing, and creating an atmosphere of judgment and negativity. At first glance, these gatherings might seem harmless, but when you spend time in such environments, you start to feel the effects, drained, stressed, and perhaps even questioning your own value. The energy in these spaces can be toxic, leaving you feeling disheartened and far from the peace and joy you deserve. As we grow older, one of the greatest gifts we gain is the wisdom to understand what truly matters. The trivialities of gossiping and criticizing others lose their appeal when you realize how precious your time is. We begin to understand the importance of nourishing relationships, prioritizing our mental and emotional health, and maintaining inner peace. Why waste time on negativity when we could be cultivating positivity and meaningful connections? The beauty of later years is that we become more selective about how we spend our time. We no longer have the energy or patience for drama-filled environments. Instead, we seek spaces where we can feel valued, loved, and heard. Avoiding these toxic gatherings allows us to protect our peace, focus on personal growth, and build a supportive network of people who encourage us to be our best selves. In a life built on wisdom, peace, and a deep understanding of what really matters, there is simply no room for gossip. We learn to recognize that the true richness in life comes not from tearing others down, but from lifting them up. So, if you find yourself in a circle where gossip is the main attraction, it might be time to reconsider your presence. Your time is too valuable, and your peace too important to be spent in environments that drain you. Choose wisely where you invest your energy. And remember, surround yourself with people who share your values, your vision for peace, and your desire for a meaningful, fulfilling life. The second type of gathering to avoid in your later years is high-stress family events. While family is undoubtedly important, not every family gathering is conducive to your well-being. Some family events are fraught with tension, unresolved conflicts, or even outright arguments that can leave you feeling emotionally drained and mentally exhausted. The last thing you need in your later years is to find yourself caught in a cycle of stress and negativity, especially from people you love. We often feel obligated to attend family gatherings, hoping to maintain peace or avoid causing any upset. But when these gatherings consistently leave you feeling anxious, upset, or overwhelmed, it's a sign that something needs to change. Your mental and emotional health should always be a priority, and sometimes that means setting boundaries and stepping back from environments that are toxic, even if they come from family. Choosing to step back doesn't mean you're abandoning your family. It simply means that you are protecting yourself from situations that no longer serve you. You don't need to participate in every family event, especially when the atmosphere is unhealthy. Instead, focus on spending time with those family members who bring positivity and joy into your life. Small, intimate gatherings where you can connect in meaningful ways can foster deeper relationships and a more peaceful environment. By prioritizing your own peace, you set an example for the rest of the family that emotional well-being and respect are just as important as familial obligations. Choose to invest in moments that uplift you and nurture your spirit, and remember that it's okay to say no to gatherings that do not contribute positively to your life. Your well-being matters more than any social expectation, and sometimes the best way to love your family is by taking care of yourself first. The third type of gathering to avoid in your later years is physically overexerting events. As we age, our bodies change, and that's completely natural. While staying active and engaged is essential for maintaining health, it's equally important to recognize that certain events, such as all-day outings, crowded festivals, or physically demanding activities, can take a significant toll on your body. These events, while potentially fun and exciting, often leave us feeling more fatigued and drained than fulfilled. In our younger years, we may have been able to keep up with fast-paced, physically taxing activities, but as we grow older, it's crucial to listen to what our bodies are telling us. Pushing yourself to attend events that don't align with your physical capabilities can result in unnecessary exhaustion, aches, and even injury. Instead of forcing yourself to participate in these physically demanding gatherings, take a step back and prioritize activities that are more in tune with your current physical state. Choose events that offer a balance between engagement and relaxation, activities that allow you to enjoy the company of others without overexerting yourself. Whether it's a peaceful nature walk, a cozy dinner with loved ones, or a leisurely trip to a museum, there are plenty of fulfilling experiences that don't require you to push your body beyond its limits. You deserve to feel rejuvenated after spending time with others, not drained. Embracing events that respect your physical comfort not only promotes your well-being, but also enhances your overall happiness. By learning to say no to the physically demanding events that leave you feeling worn out, you open up space for more enjoyable and enriching experiences. Remember, your body is your guide. Choose wisely and treat it with the care and respect it deserves. The fourth type of gathering to avoid in your later years is overly formal events. While there's nothing inherently wrong with formal gatherings, they often come with an air of obligation rather than true enjoyment. These events can sometimes feel more like a checklist of social duties than an opportunity for meaningful connection. You may find yourself in a setting where the atmosphere is stiff, where you feel out of place or even unappreciated. In these situations, it's easy to feel disconnected from the people around you, and the pressure to conform to certain expectations can add to your stress. As we age, the value of authentic relationships and enjoyable experiences only becomes clearer. Formal gatherings often lack the warmth and personal connection that make social events fulfilling. You may find yourself spending more time navigating uncomfortable small talk or adhering to etiquette rules than truly engaging with the people around you. And let's face it, when you're older, you've likely earned the right to prioritize joy over obligation. If you're not genuinely excited about attending a formal event, it's okay to decline the invitation. You don't have to attend every event simply because it's expected. Instead, focus your time and energy on occasions where you feel welcomed, appreciated, and at ease. Whether it's a casual get-together with close friends or a low-key family gathering, it's the genuine connections and shared laughter that matter most. As you embrace this new phase of life, remember that it's about quality, not quantity. Choose gatherings that nourish your soul, not ones that drain your energy. If an event feels more like a burden than a joy, trust your instincts and give yourself permission to opt out. You deserve to spend your time in ways that make you feel happy, connected, and at peace. The fifth type of gathering to avoid as you grow older is those centered around excessive drinking or indulgence. While social events involving food and drink can be fun in moderation, gatherings that revolve around heavy drinking or indulgence can quickly become unhealthy, both physically and mentally. These events often encourage mindless consumption and shallow interactions, leaving you feeling disconnected from others and, in many cases, physically uncomfortable afterward. As we age, we begin to prioritize health, well-being, and genuine connections over fleeting moments of indulgence. The consequences of overindulging, whether it's the hangover, the bloating, or the general sense of regret, often far outweigh the temporary enjoyment. For many, these kinds of gatherings may start to feel like a trap, where the focus is more on quantity than quality. Conversations at these events can feel surface level, and it becomes harder to form meaningful connections when the primary focus is on drinking or overeating. In your later years, it's essential to seek out events that align with your values and promote your well-being. Opt for gatherings that encourage health, mindfulness, and real connections. Whether it's a potluck with healthy food, a walk in the park with close friends, or a cozy dinner where you can actually talk and enjoy each other's company without distractions, these types of gatherings will leave you feeling fulfilled rather than drained. The key to embracing this stage of life is finding balance, avoiding events that disrupt your peace, and instead choosing those that promote joy, authenticity, and wellness. If an event feels like it might compromise your well-being or lead to uncomfortable situations, it's okay to say no. Your time and energy are precious, and it's important to spend them in environments that support your physical, mental, and emotional health. The sixth type of gathering to avoid as you age is drama-filled reunions. While reunions are often thought of as joyful occasions to reconnect with old friends or family members, they can sometimes turn into arenas for unresolved drama or unhealthy competition. These events can unintentionally bring up old grudges, highlight personal comparisons, and make you feel inadequate or frustrated. People may start comparing achievements, lifestyles, or even appearances, leading to uncomfortable or tense situations. At this stage in life, the last thing you need is to be thrown into a reunion where the atmosphere is charged with negativity or rivalry. Reunions that focus on proving who's done better or who's more successful can be emotionally exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. It's essential to protect your peace and not let such environments disrupt the wisdom and serenity you've cultivated over the years. By choosing to avoid these drama-filled gatherings, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. You can focus on the things that truly matter, nurturing your relationships, pursuing personal growth, and maintaining your well-being. If a reunion is likely to be more about drama than genuine connection, it's okay to decline the invitation. Instead, prioritize experiences that allow for deeper conversations and authentic connections, where everyone can be their true selves without fear of judgment or comparison. Ultimately, drama-filled reunions can undermine your peace and contribute to unnecessary emotional turmoil. As you age, it's important to create space for the people and experiences that nourish your soul, not those that drain it. Avoiding these types of gatherings will help you maintain balance, harmony, and the peaceful lifestyle that's so essential in your later years. The seventh type of gathering to avoid as we grow older are obligatory gatherings without meaningful connection. These are the events where we feel a sense of duty or guilt to attend, even though we have little to no personal connection with the people involved. Whether it's a distant relative's wedding, a co-worker's party, or a neighbor's event, you may find yourself surrounded by individuals with whom you share no real bond. These gatherings can often feel forced, superficial, and ultimately leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled. At this stage in life, your time and energy are precious. You've likely learned that the most valuable experiences are those that offer genuine connection and purpose. When you're in a room with people who don't contribute to your happiness, growth, or well-being, it's easy to feel disconnected and drained. Obligatory gatherings can sometimes be emotionally exhausting, leaving you questioning why you even attended in the first place. It's important to recognize that you don't have to say yes to every invitation, especially when the event doesn't align with your values or enrich your life in any meaningful way. Instead, focus your time on relationships and activities that bring joy, fulfillment, and growth. Choose gatherings where you can engage in real conversations, share moments of laughter, and create lasting memories with people who truly matter to you. In your later years, it's about quality, not quantity. By declining obligatory gatherings that lack true connection, you create space for more meaningful experiences. Life is too short to spend time on events that don't nourish your soul. Invest your energy wisely and prioritize the relationships that bring genuine joy and fulfillment. The eighth type of gathering to avoid is events that disregard your personal boundaries. As we age, we gain a clearer sense of what we need to feel safe, comfortable, and respected in any given situation. Unfortunately, not all gatherings respect these boundaries. Whether it's an environment that feels unsafe, a group of people who are overly demanding, or a situation that makes you uncomfortable, these types of events can be harmful to your mental and physical well-being. Boundaries are not just about saying no to things we don't want to do, they're about protecting our energy, our peace, and our sense of self. When others disregard your boundaries, whether they push you into engaging in conversations you're not ready for, demand your time or energy in ways that feel overwhelming, or create a space where your personal needs are dismissed, it's essential to recognize the need to step away. Choosing not to attend events where your boundaries are not respected is an act of self-care. It's not about being rude or disrespectful, it's about protecting your mental, emotional, and physical health. You have the right to be in environments where you feel comfortable, valued, and heard. If you're at an event where you feel disrespected, unsafe, or pushed beyond your comfort zone, it's okay to walk away. The most important thing is to prioritize your well-being above any obligation. As we move through life, we learn to respect not only the boundaries of others, but our own as well. Protecting your boundaries is a powerful way to ensure that you spend time in spaces that nurture and uplift you rather than drain or harm you. By avoiding events that disregard your boundaries, you create room for experiences that honor and respect your needs, fostering a life filled with peace, respect, and genuine connection. In the later stages of life, protecting your peace and well-being becomes more important than ever. The gatherings you choose to attend should uplift you, inspire you, and bring you genuine joy. By avoiding those that drain your energy or create unnecessary stress, you open up space for moments and connections that truly matter. Life is precious, and so is your time. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope these insights inspire you to make mindful choices in your life. Let me know in the comments which of these gatherings you think is the most crucial to avoid. Have you experienced any situations like these? Share your wisdom. Your story could help others. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with someone who might need this advice, and subscribe to the channel for more life lessons and wisdom. Together, let's create a more thoughtful and fulfilling life journey. Until next time, take care of yourself and stay at peace.